Hey everybody, clearing. Okay, so this is going to be a Divine Masculine check-in. I'm going to dive right in, and also thank you so much everybody for booking personal readings. Spots are filling up and I'm enjoying working with you so much. An amazing thing that I get to do. It makes my heart sing. Okay, so we're going to dive in and see where the union space is. So thank you, Divine Creator, for showing us what is the connective space for the twins at this time. Okay, we are getting the Hanged Man, the Three of Wands, and the Two of Cups. And I did peek at the bottom of the deck. We have equal give and take in the reverse. So let me just grab that card too. So right now there are some contemplations going on about the future and this connection and how to focus on the love. I'm hearing not the drama or not the imbalances, especially with this in the reverse. On the bottom, this is equal give and take. So there is some awareness that it's not exactly an equally matched exchange at this point. And so both twins seem to be in meditation about why. There's a letter Y in the ropes there. Why they want this connection, why it's advantageous for their lives, why the divine has inspired it. So for all watching Divine Masculines and Feminines, you are going into a period of time where you'll genuinely be looking at what this connection is here to bring into your life, why you should align with it, or why you're feeling called to celebrate the connection to the extent that you would make these major changes that have been evident for all twins. You're learning more about the purpose of the connection is what I'm hearing. And therefore, when your heart is in it, when you're in alignment with why it's beneficial in your life, that allows for the freedom of giving of self fully to the situation is what I'm seeing there. So isn't that beautiful? Let's see a message, a spirit advice for the feminines. Too many. Spirit advice for the feminines about this union energy that we're seeing. One card for the feminines, please. We are getting Teacher Awakens. You have something important to share. Follow the inner call. Don't let anything stop you. So, feminines, it's time to get really clear on what this connection is for, what the purpose of it is, how you are divinely guided to interpret why this connection is in your life. And you're going to be sharing that. So possibly with your masculine, possibly with the world one day, you are being asked to discern, possibly document for those who have felt called to write their story in a book or a journal. And for the masculines, we get expect miracles. Remember that only love is real. Miracles will occur naturally. Spirit has your back. So don't be afraid to actually investigate why this connection is in your life, masculines, because as you do that, it opens up the potentials and the portals for the miracles to come in. If you do not try to discover what this connection is for, you will be gridlocked forever. Entertain the thought. Entertain that idea, Divine Masculines. Ask to be shown why this is in your life. And then let the miracles be evident. Awesome. Okay, so let's see. What are the masculines thinking about the connection? Thank you, Divine Creator, for showing us what the masculines are thinking about the connection. What are they feeling on the heart space for the feminines? What is their wish for the connection at this time? What actions are being taken? What is their biggest challenge? What is the spirit guidance solution for that challenge? And where is the connection going in the near future? Okay, so for what are the masculines thinking of the connection? Adept of chalices. This is love messages. This is allowing the energy of the connection to support, to fill up the masculine's cup, to inspire self-love. I'm going to pull a clarifier. Why is the Adept of Chalices here? Ooh. Okay, perfect. So we're getting the Six of Coins for the second time. We had that in the underlying energy, saying that there isn't equal give and take. So right now, self-love plus love for other indicates a match. When there's self-love and love for other, it's balanced. And there is an equal give and take. So the masculines are getting very clear, feminines, on where they can love themselves most fully, which brings them into alignment with you, and therefore also how they can love you from that place of self-love. The Ace of Wands is here, which is a passionate new beginning, sexual new beginning, taking your connection to that soul-led level. So before that comes in, the masculines are needing to be very clear on what equal give and take would be. What is the most loving understanding from their side, and how can they be most loving and honoring of your side of the energy? So they're looking at how to establish equal give and take in ways that haven't been in other connections, is what I'm hearing. So some meditation on that underlying energy of what hasn't worked in the past and why, and what they want for the future and why. How beautiful. Okay, so what are the masculines feeling for the feminines on the heart space? Oh, Ascension. This is the World. Again, this is the she's every woman kind of energy. Like, the masculine has never seen a feminine that has encompassed all of your attributes, all of your spiritual resonance, the full picture. You are all of it. Feminine to your masculine, you are an example of feminine perfection, or the promise of that, or the potential of that, like no one that they have seen before. This is also needing to come into ascension in their own right, but let's get a clarifier. What is the World Ascension card here for? Awesome. Wow. Okay, we're getting the Emperor with the Queen of Swords and the Great Wheel, the Wheel of Fortune. So as we're clarifying the world, the masculines know that it's only a matter of time before they are your emperor. So for masculines watching, yeah, this is your truth. You are coming into it. You are waiting for the wheel to turn. You are waiting for these things to finalize in your life before you can move forward with tact, timing, truth. You're starting to see that the feminines have known what they were talking about in certain regards. And you're still waiting to be shown in no uncertain terms and directed on Most High towards the finalization of past cycles with your feminine and the new beginnings that are going to come. So you're waiting for certain things to close out. In this energy, feminines, the masculines are conscious of certain things that they're wanting to see in the connection before they move forward, before they feel like it's time. There may be a little bit of projection there for fear of not knowing how to close out some of these cycles. So masculines, remember that underlying energy of expecting miracles. If you're kind of sitting back in this, look at how he's looking away, kind of ignoring or maybe not putting the effort in some way, remember that if you turn and look at your feminine and you look at this situation, the spiritual ascension, that does set the divine intervention into motion, and miracles do happen. So have a little look over at your feminine, because she knows some things, masculine. Okay, what are the masculines wishing for the connection? Four of Chalices. Yeah, they're wishing to surprise their feminine with love. Here's a dolphin holding that cup. The feminines have been longing to the past, looking at past experiences, waiting on the masculine. And the masculines know that. They're wanting to come in and offer. This is the same Adept of Chalices, that one cup of love that's being carried in on this dolphin. So the masculines want to make their reunion with you fun and playful and special. Okay, what is the clarification here? Wow, we got a whole bunch. Let's see. Yeah, here's an offer in the physical. Making changes, offer a new beginning. Wow, that's interesting message. So the Magician in the reverse can be manipulation. So I heard they don't want to manipulate the new beginning. They want it to be authentic. They want it to be divinely guided. They don't want to take credit for it because they don't want to be seen as failing. So I'm hearing in some karmic situations, the masculines are feeling disintegrated. They're feeling like they've failed. They're feeling like they have somehow chosen wrongly. And so there is an energy here that I'm feeling that the masculines don't want to be responsible for choosing unwisely again in their lives. They want to be super cautious because they don't want this connection to suffer. They want 10 of Cups. They want any new beginning to be totally justified and divinely guided. They don't want to do anything that hooks them into duty anymore or cinches them into 3D paradigms that are entrapping. And so they are making the changes one by one to genuinely come into a different alignment. And I'm hearing that's why it can be a little bit slow feeling right now. They want to start things off on a different foot with you, feminine, than they ever have with anyone else. And they do want to bring the playfulness in. Yeah, so they're still looking at what hasn't gone right in their previous connections and desiring to be shown that way forward that makes all the difference this time. They want to keep the lighthearted energy. So feminines intend the same thing. Okay, so what actions are the masculines taking? Wow, public victory. They're rising up. They're walking to the beat of their own drum. They are preparing to come forward publicly. So I'm hearing for some, they are liking your posts on social media. They're making their presence known in some way. This could be defending you, Divine Feminine, standing up for the connection, vouching for your character. They could be doing something like that that recognizes you publicly, at very least as a friend. What is the clarification here? Yeah, they're wanting to give you credit, be a good reference for you for some. What else can we see, if anything? Okay, we're getting one. What is it? Oh yeah, Three of Wands. So we had the Three of Wands in the underlying energy about wanting to make good choices for the future, but they don't want to wait to start showcasing your connection in the public eye is what I'm hearing. They want to come out in some regard, even if the connection can't be fully romantic or fully committed or fully recognized by everyone. They do want to make a public show of affection without further ado. That's exciting and beautiful. So yeah, feminines, expect some sort of a gesture from your masculines. And let me know in the comments if you have had that, because I'm seeing it here in the action. Okay, so what is the challenge for the masculines at this time? Oh, abundance. Right off, I'm hearing COVID has knocked out some of the financial abundance, some of the options that masculines have had, but this is also the Empress. So this is coming forward to you. For some, this could be the challenge of karmic partners or mothers of children. Thank you, Divine Creator, for clarifying the abundance card. What is it that we can see? Oh, wow. So many fell on the floor. 1 second. Oh, yeah, we got the Tower. So the first card, yeah, okay, so I had just said this could be the karmic partner or mother of children and needing to walk away. So that is one of the challenges here for some watching. If you know your divine masculine is in a karmic situation with the mother of his children, this is walking away from that. The Empress is typically the mother, the pregnancy card, so it indicates children. Oh, and we have the Empress again, no kidding. So here we are. Here's the Queen of Wands, which is my divine feminine card. And because we've been talking about the pregnancy or the mother of the divine masculine's children, I'm going to give another message for those connections where children don't resonate. But here I'm seeing that message reiterated. Here's the divine feminine in the reverse with the mother of the children in the upright. And I'm seeing that the divine masculines are having a Tower moment about this, like the reality of your connection versus the situation that they're in is hitting home, and they're feeling like there's more to experience. The Star card here is pulling the masculines into their destined path. They're seeing the path of unconditional love is bringing them out of situations that need to change. The Tower is major foundational and directional change, and so that is still the challenge for the masculines. We've seen this so much, is switching living situations, switching partnerships with certain individuals, and aligning passionately, aligning with that path of unconditional love, trusting that things will work out, that the heart pull, the magnetic connection with the feminine is worth going for, that anybody involved in the karmic situation won't be disadvantaged, that it will actually free everyone involved to live their best life. If people are going through the motions and living a half-truth or wearing a mask in intimate relationships, again, divine masculines, that message is coming through. It is not serving anyone to pretend that there's love if there isn't, for the children or otherwise. For masculines where children are not involved, this is really, oh, I'm getting one message that they have walked away from your connection in the past, and now they're understanding that they want to return. They want to bring the grace back. They want to bring the flow back between you, and they're having a big Tower moment because they're not sure how to get there. They know their destiny, but this is a player card as well. So for some, they are challenged about coming forward because they've made choices that were definite, that were not in favor of your connection in the past, and now it's about forgiving themselves and admitting. So an ego battle a little bit for some. So what is the divine guidance, spiritual guidance here? We have the Death card, the transition card. So masculines, you have to go through it. You have to see the light and move towards that. This is seeing the light at the end of the tunnel and knowing that it's a process, it's a transformation, it's an inner transformation. What I'm really hearing here is that everything that you've gone through, divine masculine, has brought you into this very intimate exploration about the inner workings of things, dynamics and relationship, and your own preferences, your own heart. And that is what this has all been ultimately for. You are becoming masterful. You are transforming. That is what this connection has been gifted to you to utilize it for. Your divine feminine is a gift from God and part of this sacred process. But you also manifested this because you are such a high level, beautiful, spiritual being, divine masculine. So fully embrace that this journey is meant for you and that it has found you because of that. Wow. So for spirit advice, victory. Put down your pride, masculine. Put down the pretense, put down the stubborn energy, and claim your victory. Transform that ego level that says once you've said something or committed to something or set something in motion that you cannot backtrack or renege what you have said. Don't hold yourself in condemnation. If you change your mind because you have grown, because you now know what you didn't know back then, you are not weak for outgrowing that previous frequency. And this is part of the unconditional love path, to allow yourself the freedom to unhook from things that no longer serve, to free yourself and step out of fear, to spread your wings and fly, to remove yourself from codependency and step out on your own. So a lot of karmic situations, for whatever reason, there was fear at the initiation of them. There was some sort of a need that brought you, masculine, into that connection, that situation, that promise, that commitment. There was some ulterior motive. And this is a very deep and tender message to share, because this is where you have to make amends. That is the karmic law, that when you take action, commit to things, put your word into things that are not your deepest truth, you will have to be removed from those things to follow your destined path, to follow your heart. And so be careful what you wish for, because you may just get it and you may just have to get out of it someday. So yeah, we have the Hanged Man again. And that was the underlying energy. Also, this anxiety card, sleepless nights. So masculines, if you've been losing sleep over this, if it's still eating away at you and making you feel raw, really put the time in to remove yourself from this anxiety. This can also mean that for some masculines watching, you have gone to the divine, you have done a pros and cons list, you have looked at it that deeply and compared your karmic situation with what you see possible with your feminine, and that you are about to step into public victory. So this is your yes, this is your go ahead, it's your confirmation. If you've been looking for a sign, masculine, I'm feeling spirit led to say this is your sign that it's time to make a public show. Even if it's small, make a public show to your feminine that this is the connection you're wanting miracles to come in and support. Okay, where is the connection going in the near future? Divine justice. Dun dun dun. Well, let's see. And I see the 9 of coins, my card of being single, on the bottom of the deck, but I'm going to just pull clarifiers now. What is it that we can see regarding divine justice for where this connection is going? Okay, yeah, putting down the defensiveness, knowing. So divine masculines, in this reading, we've seen that you don't want to make a wrong move or initiate something that will fail again. That you're only wanting to do things that are in balance and divinely guided. So put down the guard, trust the connection, trust your heart. Like we just saw, when you have an ulterior motive or you do something out of fear, you're going to have to clean that up. It's going to be karma. But if you have searched your heart and you know that you don't have that defensiveness, that you know that you are innovating your highest timelines, that you know that you are putting down all of that struggle energy and you're just at peace, you're in your bubble, you're protected, and your feminine is on your heart, trust it. Trust this connection is moving forward. Likewise, feminines, see this divine level justice. This is not just something in the physical realm that you're hoping for and you get. This is bringing up the connection versus commitment thing here. So divine feminines, the true justice is the proofs that this connection is divinely guided. The proofs, the signs, the synchronicities that you've seen, you're allowing those to support you on a deeper level and put you at peace, put you into knowing that this is also your rightful path. So how beautiful is that? From those alignments, both masculine and feminine watching, do that meditation on what is the purpose of this relationship on the highest. Why has the divine brought this person into your life? Why has your heart call manifested this connection into your life? In that humble and receptive energy, both twins can fully come into the understanding of why this connection is divine justice in their lives. Wow, is that ever beautiful? Okay, for the feminines, what is some spirit guidance regarding this? We are getting Starseed Awakening, Cosmic Heritage, and Galactic Remembrance. So as you leave the earthly cares, the trivial concerns, the petty concerns, the 3D assessment of relationship, give and take, like the hypothetical, the principle of things, as you leave that behind, feminines, you are untethered from earthly concern so that you can focus on your cosmic starseed missions, so you can take your life higher. So for feminines watching this, this is a triumphant moment for you because you really have put down ego, you really have put down the guard on a new level, and you're only wanting to initiate the things that are cosmic, that are divine, that are destined on that level. So keep focusing on that. And when you're looking at why this connection has come in, if this is a divine connection, it's not going to be those typical things of an earthly connection that are what this person can do for me or what I can do for this person to make them love me. That's karmic. We don't want to be thinking that way. If this connection is truly in alignment with your higher templates and missions, start affirming those things, focusing on that energy, affirming that to yourself, and remembering that that is truly supportive to put the wind in the sails for your divine missions, because that is the type of energy that is available in a divine relationship. It supports you to be your best independent, sovereign, autonomous expression of self. Okay, and for the masculines watching, what do we get? Blue Star of Hope, Ascension, Surrender, and Purification. So Ascension is on the heart space of the masculines, and feminines, they are understanding they are your emperor. So masculines, yeah, you are a twin flame emperor, divine masculine. If you're watching this, yeah, heck yeah, you are. For sure, 100%. Have hope. If you are watching this, you're resonating with this, yes, you are ascending, you are purifying, you are surrendering to the journey, and now sit back and watch the miracles happen as you say yes to that. As you watch the miracles that can come in to show you the awarenesses that you need for your gorgeous analytical mind to make sense of the choices and the steps that you're being given to step out of your old life and step into your new life in greater alignment with the appropriate thoughts and beliefs and inner intentions going forward that will show you exactly how to navigate the connection with your feminine and the connection or de-connection with karmic situations. Okay, wow, beautiful twins. Much love and see you soon. Bye for now.